And lying down there on the mat while everyone else is doing the work, I get energy from everyone else who knows what they're doing.
Right.
And the women are incredibly flexible. They wear spandex, and they're hot. We're talking models, actresses.
Okay.
Gorgeous, freakingly flexible.
Yes.
Nice.
And are they? That may be true generally. I don't know of yoga classes generally, but I bet, because of the Kundalini thing, I bet that the women here are even more attractive than the women at most yoga places.
Just amazing.
Okay.
And that just makes me feel more spiritual. I just prefer to be around beautiful women.
Well, that is the foundation, actually, of Kundalini. Is the idea of Kundalini is as I understand it, it's very much wrapped up around the idea that sexual energy is a powerful and productive energy and can be channeled well. And so what you're saying is certainly sounds like you're in the right place to feel that way. That's the right place to feel that way. You know?
And I sat next to this woman in one class, and afterwards she told me I had a very strong sexual energy.
Okay.
And people don't say that to me in shul. I have davened next to a lot of people, and not one has ever said to me, "You have a very powerful sexual energy."
Well, when they say yasher koach, well, okay, but yeah, I hear you, man. Well, that's wild. I can't believe you just randomly were walking by this. You know, I don't know.
I'm in deep. I mean, I signed up for a year. I'm going every day. $1,000 down.
Very cool.
I mean, when I put my money down, the rest of me follows.
Yeah. Well, I'd be very interested to check that out at some point because.
And I just like the vibration, the aura of everyone I ran into. They were just really nice to me when I went in there and said you can come in and have a cup of tea anytime I want. I didn't have to take a class. I can just come in and have a cup of tea. They got this special yoga tea, which has many beneficent properties, and I like drinking it. I like just sitting in there, and it's not bleak like my hovel. It's colorful and smells good, and there are lots of women around, and the guys are nice, and everyone's friendly, and
you find the hovel bleak?
Yeah, particularly I spend a lot of time there,
right? Okay,
which I do. And so I'm totally changing my life. I've been at Alexander Technique Institute for this past week, 3 hours a day studying the Alexander Technique, and that's really helped me.
How's that?
That's very blissful.
How often are you going again?
5 days a week, 3 hours a day.
Wow. So you're doing a course to become an Alexander teacher.
3-year course.
3-year course.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's 3 hours a day for 3 years?
Yeah.
Holy shite, Luke.
Tuition.
You're in it to win it.
$23K. So.
Boy.
I don't want to go back to dancing. That's why I never do another lap dance.
Yeah.
So I feel like Alexander's my way out.
I was talking to a guy the other day who was a male stripper for 10 years. He's like, yeah, but that was the 80s, you know, that was still cool. It's not cool anymore. I was like, I don't know, dude. I think that if you can make a living off that, I think that's always cool. that's wow. So you really are like, you're working it out. You do the Alexander Technique and
Alexander Technique every day, yoga every day, and I had this beautiful posh British actress yoga teacher on Friday, and she's given me a meditation to do. I forgot, I haven't opened the attachment that has my meditation, but she did a personalized meditation for me.
A meditation like something to reflect on?
I don't know exactly, but she gave me something to do. I have to do it every day for 120 days, and if I miss one day, I have to start again at the beginning.
Right. Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm doing each morning kind of, I guess I should just call it yoga. It's certainly a lot like yoga, whatever it is. I do that, and then I do kind of a meditation thing, like a sitting meditation. And then I do a walking meditation and then a jog. And while I jog, it's also essentially meditation. And then that's my kind of morning routine. And while I'm doing that stuff, I certainly keep Alexander. Actually, all those principles kind of in mind. Like,
there's this teacher named Guru Singh. He rocks. I mean, he packs them in. He's like the rock star.
At the Kundalini place?
Yeah, Yoga West LA.
So is
every
this a
square
thing?
foot was covered
With
beautiful women.
Right.
When I went, and he's funny. He mainly,
Oh, really?
so he teaches for 2 hours. There's a 2-hour class, and about 75 minutes of it is his lecture about yogic philosophy, and then there's 45 minutes of physical yoga.
Cool. Cool,
And
man.
an earthquake rolled through when I was in class there Thursday night, so I'm not sure if he caused it or. But he didn't even react. He just kept doing his thing.
Well, yes,
as the room was shaking and.
Right, but that kind of stuff doesn't faze him.
Yeah.
I was at okay, that makes sense because I was at Thursday night at a lecture at the Bodhi Tree bookstore on Buddhism, and as I walked in, the guy made a joke about another earthquake. So I guess I had just missed an earthquake that night. What time was it? Do you remember?
7:47.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it started at 7:30, and I got there. Yeah.
So I take this class for absolute beginners on Tuesday and Thursday.
On the Kundalini yoga.
Yeah, and there's a nice Native American teacher, and she's very sweet, and they're all very understanding at whatever level you're at.
Right. Wait, so Singh doesn't do the class that you're doing.
I take his class Monday and Thursday nights, and then I take beginners class Tuesday and Thursday, and I take breath meditation Wednesday, and then I take get ready for the weekend yoga Friday, and then Sunday morning I take another class. I don't remember the name, but today they served lunch, vegetarian lunch.
Dude. Like you're doing breath. I mean, you're doing breath meditation too. Like, what do they call it? Do they call that pranayama, or do they just call it?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. And they sing a lovely song at the end of every class that makes you feel good.
Is it like a nigun, or is it?
No, it's got words.
It's got words?
Something about love and peace and purity.
Right.
Find your way home is a recurring part of the song. And we do it at the end of every class. And then we say Satnam to each other, and we bow down and put our heads on the ground to each other. And we clap, and we rub our feet together.
Really? You rub feet together?
Yeah. And I'm really getting into it.
It sounds awesome. I got to be honest. Like, each of the things you're describing, like, I'm kind of jealous.
And I don't know, if any man wants to meet women, he should be out there taking yoga classes. Doesn't matter if you have no interest in yoga, just go there and look at women in spandex and their flexibility, and you'll be inspired. It certainly worked for me. I mean, I'm blissing out, man.
I have to turn on the. Doesn't have to wait. It just sounds really good because I mean, also, like, did I just miss the one I won?
No, you're fine.
I'm very taken in by what you're telling me, and
then sometime in the next 10 days I'm going to do my first Tai Chi class, and the teacher also teaches some Qigong at the same time.
Qigong? What's that?
Qigong, that's Chinese meditation. Can you turn the music off? It'll give me copyright issues. Sorry.
Oh, is the music on?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. This sounds like a real, well, I'll put aside my jealousies for a moment, and it also sounds like a real kind of a new direction for you, because this is a pretty...
Yeah, I've never done yoga before. This is my first time in my life.
Well, but also it's kind of an aggressive, you're doing a lot that's of a different non-Judaic bent.
Yeah, every day I'm doing it.
And you're getting more of what you've been looking for, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's great. And I go to therapy, 2 sessions of therapy a week.
How's that going?
Great, I've got a beautiful therapist. and it's an intern trying to accumulate hours, and so they try harder and they care more.
Right.
It's good.
Yeah, my Pilates woman was like that. And you're doing a lot of stuff that's very internally directed. It's all about finding your way home, kind of. Is it? I have not found, in my experience, that if you're looking for that kind of thing, which I think more people ought to.